I'm proud of the progress that we've made, but I want to see more. And
well,
you got to love that from him.
The Dart mentality, detailed, accountable, relentless, and tough, is what you hear from Coach Brown. All day, all night, he lives it. And
welcome back
embodied that, and I'm sure that
to Syracuse, New York.
In every conversation,
it's a 2nd and 9. We got to hurry. We got to snap it because we don't want to delay a game. Come on. Let's go. Do something. And one of the players got transferred from Notre Dame.
The 25-yard line, Elijah Hamilton the tackle after an 11-yard gain.
Well, speaking of Notre Dame, the football team has made it to the national championship for the first time since 1988. And touchdown Syracuse again.
Touchdown for Jalen Hornsby.
One of the most difficult passes to defend is an underthrown football. And you see Tamir Wynn, he had no chance right there. It was almost like a back shoulder throw, but it was basically underthrown. And you see the receiver Hornsby able to stop and get up in the air, grab the football, and at that point there was nothing Tamir Wynn could do. But it's very difficult for a defensive back to cover an underthrown football.
Woody.
And the PAT is good.
38-3, Syracuse over.
I'm pretty sure tomorrow. Yep, this time we're going.
From about 40 miles away in Hamilton, New York. This is a long-time rivalry that since 1950 has not been that much of a rivalry. That's the last time Colgate beat Syracuse.
Well, when you look at the overall numbers,
pretty even.
It's pretty even, so that lets you know, it was competitive for a while. It just kind of got away from Colgate.
And back in 1978, when college football at the Division I level split to 1A and 1AA, Syracuse made the decision to build this building and go to 1A. Colgate decided to drop to 1AA. And so they have not been on even playing fields for a long, long time. That's nearly 50 years ago. But yeah, Colgate's got a long history of great football. They put over 70 players into the NFL. Winston Moore going to let this one sail over his head once again.
We're in the lead by 25 points in the second quarter, in the first half. I can see the Bane has made it their way onto the field, so, and I actually can know. Some tells me it's getting very, very interesting or something, but potentially,
Syracuse knows you want to get vertical with the pass game. You want to try and get more points on the board before the half, but you've got to be very careful if you're Colgate.
George Rooks, David Reese, Kevin Jobe.
21-point game. No, I'm sorry, 25-point game. I'm sorry.
Defensively for the Orange. Handed off to
we are taking the largest lead ever.
Maybe gains 2 yards.
And you know why? Of course, I said a lot of these teams are just like.
He had a terrific game against UConn. Had a big sack.
And we'll take our first time out of the game.
He had a big tackle for loss late in that Connecticut win. Junior out of Buffalo. His father is 6'10". He was a basketball player, a very good one at Niagara University back in the day. Played professionally overseas. And Kevin Jr. at 6'4" is a force on this Syracuse defense.
I'm like, I can't wait to be that. I would be very fair, but of course, it's wow, it's dark. It's getting really dark out there at nighttime. The Census Band Park.
Great job by David Clement on that play. And his receivers have done a good job of just
I know where to go, but I won't be that lost.
Under duress, but they're doing a good job of helping
ACC. We're in the ACC. Stands for Atlantic Coast Conference.
It's a complete pass. Winston Moore stays inbounds. The clock continues to run. And now it is stopped. Timeout, Syracuse. Syracuse calls timeout with 1:28 remaining in the second quarter.
Syracuse is working to try and get the ball back one more time for their offense before the half. You see they've used both timeouts. They're trying to get a stop right here on third down.
Well, we see Deuce Chestnut, number 2. Of course, Deuce wears number 2. He is the unquestioned leader of the football team, according to Fran Brown, who told us yesterday it's not just the defense. You know, he went away for a year to LSU, started his career at Syracuse for 2 years, then transferred out, and then when the Camden native got head coaching job, Fran Brown, he brought Chestnut back, who's also from Camden, and he has grown into that leadership role. And we had a chance to talk briefly with Deuce yesterday, and you get a sense that he feels as a fifth-year guy, it's his turn.
And he has aspirations of playing on Sunday, and Coach Brown talked about him doing the little things, not athletic, to try and get better, studying the game, studying film, trying to get
It's a little
better
time left,
mentally.
like less than 90 seconds to go before we go to intermission halftime. Our Syracuse Orange got one more timeout remaining if we want to take one last timeout before the half. Or not. But for Colgate, they need lot of points. They are trailing by 25 points. And we are in the lead by 25 points, so it won't matter at all. And we get, and it's caught.
It's made by Reed Swanson, a beautiful grab.
109 remains in the second quarter. And we get
outside, giving himself more time.
Yeah, but I can tell you right now, man.
Doesn't
tell me what. Will it be necessary if you do, huh?
That's a 13-yard
That's
gain
really
across
crazy.
midfield into
You're like reading like a
Syracuse
page. I was like,
territory. Clock running under on the
hey.
Make the handoff again to Casamajor, now taking a shot down the
And incomplete.
No chance for Winston Moore to get there as Chris Peel, the Georgia transfer, was right there alongside. Cornell Perry coming over from his safety position.
And right now,
38
Syracuse is dropping 2 safeties. They're
to
doing
3.
everything in front of them. They'll give
25-point
them a
game.
pass game, but they're not going to allow anything to get over the top.
I see.
So now Cole Fulton, the running back,
Let's just say,
back
for
in there.
sure.
Swanson, who has made some big catches, is the receiver to the bottom of your screen.
Making me something.
Targeted 6'6".
Eyeglass, huh?
To the right side, though,
And
looked like the pass was there.
so close to picked it off.
Demetrius
But
Samuel with another
they had to
stop.
try that again.
And you see, once again, Syracuse dropping back into that zone.
And we was right there. And, oh, man, we couldn't get it on that. I guess we'll have to keep trying. 3rd and 10 for Colgate Raiders.
This kid has the opportunity to be a very,
Since
very
this is
special
an
player.
indoor
Yeah, he's got 2
wireless dome, this is a
week 1 to week 2, and then week 2 to
this is
continues to be
a wireless
comfortable
dome.
and
It's the
confident.
wireless.
Fulton breaks tackles. It's another Colgate first down.
And Colgate will get their first down.
One of the things Coach Brown
We
said
got
was,
34 seconds
he was
remains
playing
in the
and he
second
told
quarter
him, he
before we
said,
go
"You
intermission
want to get up
halftime.
there and play press man. You don't have to play off. Don't be scared. Be who you are. Don't be scared to make mistakes."
This is their first time out of the half. 30 seconds.
Colgate calls
All right,
a
Colgate will
30
take
second
their second timeout,
by the
actually.
number for Samuel. And Coach Brown said that
Correction. Second timeout for Colgate. They have 1 remaining.
UConn has 1 timeout remaining.
Our
Samuel,
Syracuse Orange got
against
one more
UConn,
timeout
again,
remaining.
17, still had some nerves. Felt like this week he was finally
This
getting
game
past
is
that. We have seen him play free and loose so far tonight.
And what I like is Deuce Chestnut and some of the older players are going to him and telling him, you know, be special. You know, understand that you have that special skill that a lot of us don't have. But you got to be comfortable with going out there and displaying it. And I love the way that the coaching staff said that he's accepting that challenge now. He's getting more and more comfortable with being that guy that he has the ability to be.
7-play, 36-yard drive for Colgate. Osborne throws down the sideline into double coverage. Trayvon Saunders showing why he is an FCS All-American. What a catch.
Wow.
Good job by Osborne climbing the pocket, trusting.
So it looks like Colgate will get their first down of the
You
game.
see Saunders in between 2 defenders. They had the perfect coverage. They had bracket coverage. You had
So these players out here are student athletes that who represented the whole schools, universities, and stuff like that. That's what we named them. Student athletes. Do you know why? Because it's a very, 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 very important.
On the crossing route, little slant. Pass complete down to the
Second down.
6-yard line.
Pass
Brady
complete,
touches it
and
down.
who will get a final timeout?
You've got Kurt and you've got Long out there, so you've got safety help over the
And
top.
Colgate will
You've got
use their last and
quarterback
final
underneath.
timeout of the
He's
game.
able to squeeze the ball in between both of them.
And
another
they
thing
looks
that's
like they may
impressive about that play
go
is
for a field goal
Osborne,
attempt.
his offensive lineman,
Like, and just a
driving the
little
ball
shortly.
and
They have
delivering
no
the
more
strike in
timeouts
between
remain.
two defenders.
And our
The safety was
Syracuse
coming
got
up, but he got
one
the ball
more
right before
timeout
the safety
remain
could
if
get
we
there.
need
But the
it
safety
or not.
has to react a bit faster and get over there. There's nobody else there. You know that's the go-to receiver. You see the quarterback climb in the pocket. You've got to take off and get over there and be able to knock that ball down.
Well, Trayvon Saunders getting an opportunity. The only time Colgate will play an FBS or Power Conference opponent. He wears the number 9 to honor his late mother Danielle, who died of ALS in 2019 on the 9th of May. And at that point, Trayvon switched his uniform from number 14. His mom Danielle remains his inspiration. Second down. Osborne to the end zone, has a man.
It is what?
Incomplete.
It's incomplete.
For the 6-6, Reed Swanson once again. Samuel that time.
3rd and 4.
It's
3-5.
the right route. He just ran out of room. But you've got your big 6'6" receiver out there. He just ran a tad bit out of room. And I think Osborne, if he would have been able to get rid of the football a little bit earlier, he may have given him an opportunity to try and go up over the defender, Samuel, to make that catch.
Well, Dennis Jacquez,
50 seconds remains in the second quarter before we go to intermission at halftime.
and so now 3rd down with 15 seconds remaining in the half. Osborne floats it up again. Flags are
And intercepted at the end zone. And there's a flag on the play, but hold on.
at the 10-yard line. Boy, Samuel was thinking about 105 yards the other way.
And I wonder if he's holding.
What's going on? It can't be a hold.
Receivers, and it may have been a defender grabbing a hold of one of those receivers.
Oh, Jay, if this 100-yard return touchdown, that would be great before we go into intermission at halftime.
Correction. Personal foul. Shot block. Offense. Number 29 and 73. That penalty is declined. Run to the play is an interception for Syracuse.
Yes, touchdown.
So Demetrius Samuel has his first
So that would have been a 100-yard touchdown
first interception.
at intercepted at the end zone.
There's a lot going on that play. And when you see the chop block, you can't have one lineman engaged and another lineman go low.
All right, 10 seconds. We'll be back on the clock. So we got just a little bit of time before we go to intermission at
I
halftime.
think it was number 28 Cole Fulton, not number 29.
Well, I'm glad we got interception at the end zone.
Nonetheless, it doesn't dampen the spirits of the young man from Palm Bay, Florida.
So I guess we're going to take a knee, and
9 seconds of the half.
I'll say that we're going to let it go. And that will do it for the first half of the game. So our final, well, the score for now is 38-3, and we're in the lead by 25 points. We got to know who will receive the second half kickoff.
To Kelsey and the gang.
And we will, you know,
Welcome into this ACC Network halftime report alongside Tom Luganville and our Hall of Famer, Coach Mark Richt. I'm Kelsey Riggs-Cuff. Great to be with you. And we start.
we'll
right
see
where
you
they
guys in the
finished.
second half of the game very
Himself a
soon.
great first
Let's
half. Then
take a
you look at
halftime
Darryl
break.
Gill Jr. with a